How do millionaire women live in Russia? A lot of luxury, the most exclusive parties, the best mansions, the best cars, a fitness lifestyle, and much more. Today we're going to see it exclusively on Let's Go. Here we have a Lamborghini, a G-Wagon, an Aston Martin, and an F8.
Wow, what a color.
You like that color? Yeah, you should paint this car that color so they know it's the princesses. And here, casually, look at all the girls I tell you about. They're wasting their time. Here are the millionaire girls. You know, my friends, it's not just about training your wallet. You also have to train your body, because your body is the definition of yourself. I think we're going to crush it in 2025. We're ending this year in the best way, and I think that's going to be the goal for next year. That Ferrari Puro Sangue, although that Urus also looks really, really nice in that color. I loved it from the moment I saw it. After the success the video had of the millionaire women, many people asked me for a second part. And indeed, Olga, the millionaire trader, wrote to me and said, why don't we spend a day in her life? And indeed, she has invited me to one of the most exclusive hotels to see what her day-to-day life is like. We're going to be seeing her lifestyle, her fitness, how she makes money. So after Formula 1, you can already imagine what's coming next. And not only are we going to be showing her lifestyle, but she's also going to be teaching us how she makes money day after day from anywhere in the world. So I'm really excited because you don't see empowered women inviting us to spend a day with them every day. So enough talking, let's wait for the one who's coming to pick us up in her Lamborghini, right, man? What a great Uber. Let's go. And well, we're already here in the beast. Hey, what a beautiful spec. Look at this. It even has a bigger screen. This one's more modern than mine. And look, very nice car. Something really nice, because we had already seen it from the outside, but seeing it from the inside is something else. Check out the bucket seats. I'm already getting ideas for my new Lambo, because honestly, I wanted Super Trofeo Omologata, but honestly, this one isn't bad at all. And about the little screen, I guess it must be the Evo, something really nice. So let's see if it really has power on the inside, because the other day it beat us in the race, so let's see. You know what? Do you like racing?
Yes, I like racing. In fact, I was at the racetrack last week.
Okay, so you take it to the track?
Have you raced?
Yes, many times. Actually, I haven't been to the racetrack this season, but I already want to go. In fact, I want to take all my cars. We're escorting the Urus now. We're taking a little drive as we head to the next meeting. And right here is where I filmed the episode of Greater Than, which has about 11 million views. And now we're filming the part about the millionaire woman. So they can get some awesome cinematic shots of us from the outside, because honestly, just look at how amazing this is. Nice, huh? I feel like the Kipman. Things have changed a lot in my life.
I also want to live that beautiful dream, Don Pool.
But anyway, let's take a little walk by the palm tree. And let's see, look, just how beautiful it is. Honestly, I love it, you know? This Lambo is actually very similar to mine. The specs and everything, and what I like the most is that it can be a spider. So look, just check it out. Up there.
There's the button, but it's going to slow down because I was pushing it hard, like a little race.
Now we're really driving with the top down. Can you accelerate? Let's see how it works. 1, 2, accelerate, accelerate. Yes, of course. 1, 2, 3. Woohoo!
You put it in neutral.
I'm teaching him. He likes to race, but he didn't know how to rev the car. And so he can show off when he gets to the neighborhood. But anyway, after this nice little drive, we're going to the gym to train a bit, because we may look sharp, but we want some action. That's right, and we're going to get there fast, my friends. And we're ready to train now. Just look at the style of someone training with sunglasses on.
Fendi and I thought I looked cool, man, but now I see there are levels to this.
We're going to train at the most exclusive places, where all the fitness influencers come, because you know she works in fitness. She has her own brand, and obviously she doesn't have time to dedicate to everything. That's why while she's trading, she can be training automatically. It's awesome. We're going to learn more in a little bit, but that's how it is. And it also motivates me to train, you know? Are you going to train with me?
Yes, of course, I'm going to train.
He's going to be my personal trainer, so let's go. Let's leave the party aside, record the party over there. Today isn't about partying, today is about healthy lifestyle habits. While some are popping champagne, others are training. How life has changed, Although, honestly, I would like to be over there. Just look at this beautiful spot. It really reminds me of the jungle beach we filmed a few years ago in Tulum. And well, it seems like a pretty typical concept. This is the most show-off, the most preppy thing there is. So, what are we going to train today?
We're going to train arms tonight today.
Hey, what happened? What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's just that I got the reference.
Where? Let's get started.
You're my coach, so I'll follow you. Look at that, what a cool spot. That's what really motivates you to train every day, right? We're here at the little beach. The weather is spectacular. So unlike the ones in Tulum, these are made of metal. Obviously, they are more durable.
How much can you do? How much do you think it is?
No problem. I'm ripped, Mia. Let's do it. Of course, right here. No fear of success. Later, I'm going to end up dislocated, but
Okay.
He's showing us there. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, no.
Don't worry, I know it, even though it seems like you guys don't. I train almost every day. You think these muscles come out of nowhere, and that's even though I've been a little busy these days.
look, 18 without warming up. So basically, this is one of the things she does, training, getting ripped. That way I can go harder.
But how handsome.
But anyway, the training gets really long. We're going to have a little behind the scenes and have him explain a little bit to us. Her tricks to be so strong, right? Because for a woman, she's pretty ripped. Let's do it. I want to see you train, but with something
Lighter.
Okay, something lighter, something lighter. Now I'm going to be the personal trainer. That's it, Tilin. No fear of success. Look, from training at Barras Praderas to training here in Dubai. Let's see if he can do it, Right? You know, my friends, it's not just about training your wallet. You also have to train your body, because the body is a definition of ourselves. So what we're learning here are the habits that she has. She gets up, works out, and then makes money. They say a healthy body means health and a healthy mind. So basically, while we're working out, she's closing trading deals right now, and she's making money. So while you work out, you make money, right?
Yes, of course. I mix everything. Fitness with trading.
Are you also starting your own brand?
Yes.
The good thing is that I can mix everything with my hobbies. You don't have to be 100% focused.
I can do other things.
Okay, yes. The good thing is that since he's copying another trader's actions, he can diversify all his income and profits into other businesses. I like it because when I got into the app, I saw a lot of traders, but she knows them personally. So it's like taking someone who's doing really well in a business and being able to copy exactly what they do. It's like investing in them, right? So I like it, okay? Will you introduce me to him after the training?
Oh no, this is painful, huh?
How much are you lifting?
Too much weight? Well, we've already gotten ripped, so yeah, let's go for a little walk and we'll do some business, right? And well, we're going to keep training here for a little while. I'm already resting. Look, the little buddy is here too. Are you working out, huh?
Look at that, how awesome. Are you getting ripped?
I'm going to show you a little bit because honestly, she can handle it, huh? The Russian runs and she goes to the gym. You can tell she's young. I don't know how old she is. I asked her, but she didn't want to answer.
But look, you have a chill area here for when your blood pressure drops. Look how ripped they are here. I mean, damn, you come here, you grab a snack. Look, actually, there's no one here selling, so you can see how safe Dubai is.
Literally, they have the machine here so you can pay.
I mean, it doesn't even take cash. You have to pay with a card or Apple Pay, because not even
There's anyone charging you?
here you have your protein bars, your water, your Red Bull. Look, it's open, so can I take it? Look, I'm going to try it.
I'm not going to pay anything. Look, nobody is saying anything to me. I have a Red Bull and I haven't paid for it. But don't get it twisted. We're here to make money, so there's no need to steal. Sorry, my friends, but it's just to show you how safe Dubai is. I could have already taken it and nobody said anything to me.
But anyway, I don't want us to get deported because we have to keep making money. Look, Olga, don't stop, rest.
Well, what I also really like is that besides being at the beach, after you finish your workout, you come here. I mean, literally, right after training. Because also, like all men, they all stare at Olga. It's normal. She draws a lot of attention. You come here, and you do wake surfing, the banana boat, maybe even a flamingo you have, a beach club here. You can come here to have a few drinks and see this beautiful sunset. So when people say that Dubai isn't a paradise, they know what's up. That's why so many millionaires have come here to Dubai, because it's the perfect lifestyle.
I mean, literally, you can come here after the gym to your little yacht, or you can even get a jet ski. In fact, we've already filmed that in previous episodes, so you won't get bored with that. Hey, doesn't Olga ever stop working out?
No, she's super focused.
Is she working hard on her glutes? Well, those buttocks aren't going to grow on their own. A lot of people think they're surgery, but no, here we work for them. It's okay. Well, let's keep training. I'm the typical guy who comes to the gym to take a selfie, to work out my face. And after a good workout, it's time to get on with the day. That's right, we have to leave the partying aside. Unfortunately, this time we won't be able to party much because the day only has 24 hours. And as you've heard, we have to make the most of every second. Also, the party will be after we celebrate that we've already made the money. There's still a lot left and not much to do, so nothing else comes out. And we'll let the day go on because we have to make money. My friends, let's go. Although another really good option would be to work from the little pool. Honestly, not bad at all. Look, you just set up your computer there and get to work. My friends, this is the life we deserve. Where are we going now? Where are you taking me? Surprise me.
We're going to work a little at my favorite place.
Okay.
And then I'll show you how I do trading.
Okay. Very good. Well, he's going to teach us a little bit about working because we've already messed around too much, had a lot of fun, but now it's time for him to show us the tricks, right? So, well, it looks like the place is going to be good. You already know. 5, one of my favorite hotels. You know some things? Huh? That's all. It's strange for me to see the euros from the outside. So this is the place, well, par excellence for those who have some money. It's a perfect place to work. I mean, yeah, he arrives. So if you see Lee, I mean, the cars here are always Rolls Royces with a single-digit license plate, a single digit on the plate, huh? Wow, too many millionaires here. Are there a lot of Russians here, right? Yeah, there are a lot of Russians here. They come here to check out women. Look at this, just look, how amazing, how beautiful. That's how you arrive in style, huh? And just look at that. Something cool with the little chick, the father of all the chicks, and something cool. I really like this spec. I think I'm gonna have to go with the Evo. And the craziest thing is that every time you get here, I mean, you find the best cars. I mean, that's exactly how I want to leave the Polito, the best of the Politos. Wow, what spectacular cars, huh? We have here a Lamborghini, G-Wagon, Aston Martin. Well, that was a BMW, sorry, an F8. Wow, what a color. Do you like that color? Yes, you should paint this car that color. That way they'll know it's the princesses.
And here, casually, all the girls I was telling you about are coming. They're wasting their time. Here are the millionaire girls. Here we have the Puro Sangue. I'm going to call you Baleta. Thank you very much. She's the princess, so she's first.
Look, just how beautiful you get here. Puro Sangue, Aston Martin, and I knew there was going to be an Aston Martin. So the good thing is that you get here and you already know it, you know?
What are they here for?
We're here for a coffee.
Do you want it in the very important person?
Do you want it in the very important person?
Okay.
Okay.
Well then, very important person area, of course, she's a princess.
She needs a
Very important person. And well, as for my scythe, it's just awesome. Look where mine has butts, and I'm not talking about those butts, I'm talking about these. Although, well, here there are butts for every taste, every flavor, so you can't complain. The one who used to come here always inspires me. So, well, Toretto showed up. That guy looks like he's got a turbo or something. Real badass. Then you know how it goes. The millionaires show up here. And where there are millionaires, there are beautiful women. You already know. So enough talk. Let's go get some coffee. So he can show us, for real, this time, how to make it happen. Actually, I'm in love. Literally, this is the Mansory kit I want to put on my car. Honestly, it's a beauty. All made of carbon fiber. It's forged, you know? Leave a like if you'd like us to transform it. The rims and everything, and the interior honestly isn't bad at all. Look at this. Wow, man, I'm already getting ideas. And the craziest thing is that it has a spoiler here. It has like a double spoiler. But anyway, today we didn't come to look at cars. Today we came to have a good time. I've left the star of the video aside, but just look at this. Just look at this hood. Well, that's enough about cars, but I had to show you. Aren't we going to get some coffee? If not, someone's going to steal her from me. There are a lot of millionaires here and they don't mess around. So, well, let's leave the little chick in good hands and they'll take the cars to the very important person. Look at this, just beautiful. Many million-dollar deals have been made here. Are we going back to the origins like you asked me? And basically, you know, we usually come here to mess around, but this time we came to work. So where are we having coffee? Yeah, let's go upstairs so we can have the best views of the whole beach club. Actually, it's been a while since we've been up there, so it's something different, right? Let's see what surprises good Olga has for us.
Just look at these spectacular views. She definitely has good taste for gatherings. And the good thing is that since she's a trader, she can work from anywhere in the world with a cell phone, with a computer. That's what I want to tell you after all, that you don't have to be working all the time. 24/7, from 8 in the morning to 6 in the afternoon in an office. Because in the end, the ones who benefit are your bosses. It's much better for you to work for yourself, to invest, even though obviously like any process, you're going to lose sometimes. At the beginning, you always have to invest in yourself because in the long run, you're going to make much more money than by just having a regular job. Literally, we're here in Dubai right in December, and Gastas, would you like to sit down so we can talk? So you can explain to me a little more about how it works, because at the end of the day, it's about me. What I want for you is that you can have financial freedom and that you can live the life of your dreams. And I assure you that won't happen by working for other people. You can learn a lot. But after all, do you really think Olga would be this rich if she worked for someone else? It is true that there are positions that can pay very well. But to be able to achieve this lifestyle, from how much you rest to the money you invest, you have to delegate all passive income. So why don't you explain a little how it works?
Yes, so I also have a friend, Carlos, who is from the Dominican Republic.
So he does trading. If you want, we can call him and I can introduce you.
Okay, from the Dominican Republic? Yes, of course. Okay, he has a partner named Carlos, who is basically the trader she works with. From the Dominican Republic. So you can see a Latino making it big around the world. So let's call her and have her explain a little bit to us. All right. So how does she manage to have those profit charts? Because honestly, it's crazy. So Carlos, right? Let's call him. And well, we have the good Carlos here, but do you speak Spanish or not?
All the Spanish you need, brother, and Dutch, too.
All right, let's see. Look, I'm going to show you a little bit. I'm going to take a walk, okay?
Let's see, explain to us. Here? Now, yes, just a little, but over there in the Dominican Republic, they're like, what time is it over there?
Yes, it's really early here. In fact, I've been awake since around in the morning, 6:30, of course, because look, what happens is most people wake up late or 10, 9. But since I'm a market analyst, you know, there's a market session that opens in London. So from 1 in the morning, there are people on the other side of the world making decisions about your money, and people are sleeping. No, money never sleeps.
Work hard, play hard. That's the good thing. That's what I was telling you. Working anywhere, part of the world, you can be making money. No excuses. And like Cameron says, if you fall asleep, the current will take you away, right?
Look, where am I here?
All right.
Almost 2,000 more, see?
$2,000 already this morning? Yeah. Well, now I understand how Olga has made so much money. Look, your charts are my skyscrapers. This is kind of like a chart. Look, but in real life, you play Grand Theft Auto. I play Grand Theft Auto in real life. What do you think? Hey, but I want you to teach us how to make money like you do. Let's see. The truth is, it's crazy. The results that Olga is showing me. So basically what she does is copy your results, right?
It's called CopyFX. It connects her directly to my account. So everything I do here, for example, all this profit that I'm generating now, it gets duplicated directly in her account, automatically without doing anything.
That's the good thing, that even though we have different time zones, we can literally make money. While I'm sleeping, this brother is making money. Because obviously, I'm going to copy your trades too. Hey, don't get it twisted. I've already got the hang of it here. He grabbed Olga's phone. Look, here she's having a photo session while money is being made while you're there trading. Look at the good life, huh? Just so you see, that's it.
The good life.
Give me a hug.
And you know, if you come around here, send me a message so we can coordinate that.
Perfect, a hug. Wow, this guy. He was amazing. Now I want to copy him. Well, let's have a drink. We've already trained. We've done everything. Now it's time to celebrate. It's crazy that from anywhere in the world, Hispanic Latinos are killing it so people can see that it is possible. And after all, this can be done from anywhere in the world with a cell phone. I'm very excited.
Do you want to learn more about trading?
Of course I do.
Why don't you go to Punta Cana?
Republic, Dominican?
If I invite you to the ROBOFOREX offices, we'll organize everything for you so you can meet them, we'll teach you everything, and you'll get to know the whole team.
So are you kidding? Yes, everything. So are you inviting me to Punta Cana?
Yes, of course. We will arrange everything for you and you don't need to worry about anything. My office will meet you there, my team.
So I'll meet you with Carlos. Yes, of course, that would be good because Carla seems to know her stuff, huh?
And well, if she has made so much money for herself, she's already teaching me everything she does. And well, we're already here at the little pool. We're here in December. I don't like the cold, so I think Punta Cana could be a really good option because it's a beach, right? There are nice beaches and everything, right?
Obviously, everything is beautiful. You're going to love it.
So the problem is that I'm not going on vacation. Hey, I wanted to go on vacation, but look, we're going to make money and we can film the millions in the Dominican Republic. It could be a good video. Well, look, leave a good like. We'll talk about it in private because I have some things to take care of.
We're almost at Christmas, but yes, we will talk.
Yes, we'll organize ourselves.
You convinced me. Yes, I love the idea. Hey, I'm excited. But I wanted to spend Christmas here in Dubai because it's the most exclusive, but Punta Cana doesn't sound bad, huh? I like the idea. And if we're going to make money and learn, I like that, okay?
Leave a big like and we're off to Punta Cana. This is crazy. I mean, what's happening with my life? I mean, it's done a complete 360-degree turn.
Just like that, feeling great. I'm really excited. And well, after a very, very fun day, the night is still ahead. She just told me she's going to invite me to eat Russian food, which is where she's from.
So, see you in a bit. See you later. Thank you so much for the day. See you soon. Bye-bye. All right, that's it, okay?
The millionaire women from the Middle East, by the way. Here comes my little one. We have to say goodbye now. Bye-bye. Honestly, she's a 10 out of 10 as a person. So we're going to leave in the little one and the father of the little ones. Hey, my friend, how are you?
Very well, thank you.
Of course it was a tough day. Yeah, I think I deserve that meal. Actually, I have my coffee here, my friends, and vitamins because that workout was pretty tough. So, well, the level of cost around here is crazy. It really motivates me a lot, you know? I think we're going to crush it in 2025. We're finishing this year in the best way. I think next year that's going to be the goal, you know? That Ferrari puro sangue. Although that Urus also looks really, really nice in that color. I love the moment I saw it. Should we trade the big Porsche for a Performante? We'll see, we'll see. And this Brabus kit with those huge wheels. Wow, it looks sexy, sexy. Well, we've arrived. Just look at this, how beautiful. The hotel, wow. We've really been invited to one of the best hotels in Dubai. We have to look good, stylish. So just look at this. In fact, a few years ago, we were here filming. There's an infinity pool. Did you bring your bikini, your swimsuit?
No, but something will work out. Something will work out.
Unfortunately, today we came to work, my friends, to chat a little, right? A little bit of everything then?
Well, we'll do both things.
That's all. So let's quickly park the Urus, because here, in fact, they're coming to pick it up. And well, let's see what Olga surprises us with. We say goodbye to Polito. Look at that. Excellent service. Ooh la la. Such elegance from France, huh? Just look at these views. Wow. Just look at this beautiful spot. Besides those views, what do you see here? You might think they're artificial photos, but they're drones. Thousands of drones at the same time projecting an image. I mean, look at that. It's crazy. These are things that only happen in Dubai. I mean, skyscrapers are no longer enough. They literally took thousands and thousands of drones and flew them here to put on a show. I don't know if it's true. Entertainment for millionaires. Wow, that's crazy. Just look at that. Well, let's try Russian food for the first time. I was in Russia during the World Cup, but obviously I went with Latinos. In fact, I choked on a mezcal in that clip. Pretty epic. What kind of food are we going to have for dinner?
We're going to have something traditional for dinner, traditional Russian food.
Does it look good? Huh? Look, this is just a glimpse of what they brought us.
Hey, this is a lot of meat because it's very fitness. Very good. That's it. How amazing. Everything stayed here with the chop. Shashlik from Port Del Mar.
Right, that's it. Basically, well, it's like barbecue. That's what we call it in Spain. Here, they love to put on a show. Additionally, they've also asked us for a little soup, a little salad. Because, well, you have to keep up, right? Isn't it fitness? So, this is telling me you don't drink alcohol, but I think Rarito is going to have a few drinks. So this is 100% Russian food, right?
Yes, that's right. Yes, all the Russian food.
Yes. I'm excited. Friends, that's it. Look at that. What a beautiful spot. Of course, this is an excellent location to see all the development that Dubai has had. We have a view of the Palm, which is exactly what really motivates me, because seeing a city grow so much from nothing. Well, everyone who comes here comes with a lot of ambition.
And being able to come here to have meetings and close deals, for me, it's one of the best places. This girl knows a lot. This is a good place to have some tequila and let the deal flow.
So, well, she won't be saying much for several reasons because I also don't want to make her uncomfortable with the camera.
So let's have a drink then? Well, that's it. What do you think of this place? Of course, it's awesome. And actually, I have her here waiting. Look, we have the bar here, and well, I thought she was going to bring me here for a few drinks, but look, we're healthy people here. Tea and Diet Coke.
Yeah, cheers, cheers.
I thought it was going to be something else, to be a bit livelier. But yeah, we're just gonna chill here. We're gonna change the conversation. He needs to show me a little bit how he works.
This is my favorite place. It's very peaceful here. The view is really beautiful. The view is incredible. Look at this. Welcome to Dubai, Habibi. I like to come here after training and relax here.
Okay, that's great. Well, he's going to teach me a little bit now behind the scenes, and later I'll tell you how this night of entertainment went. After a night full of gossip and laughter, she explained to me that she wasn't just copying Carlos's transactions, but she was also learning with all the education and support 24/7 that they sell to the RoboForex platform. So I'm leaving all the information in the description for those who are interested in joining this fascinating world of trading. Woohoo, how is this year ending? At no point did I imagine I would be going to the Dominican Republic to the beach, but that will depend on you. I don't know how much you're enjoying this series, so leave a like because the idea is to motivate you. Not just to show you the lifestyle, but also to meet different traders and get to know different profiles who are making money in different ways.
So honestly, I'm really excited.
Leave a like if you'd like us to travel. It's something pretty spontaneous. Honestly, I wasn't planning on ending the year yet, but I think it could be a really good option. And whenever we visit other Latin American countries, we end up going to Mexico. So what do you guys think? All right, I'm going to be reading the comments, and that's it. I'm going to sleep. Tomorrow there are going to be a lot of twists and turns, and I'm not talking about those cars. So I'm going to bed feeling really motivated. I hope you feel the same way, and that's what these videos are about, to motivate you, you know. All the information will be in the description, and I'll see you in the next video. Love you all.